Alright guys, welcome to your 56th UDK tutorial, and check it out. We already have a pretty cool level where we can go ahead and go up to a light and shoot it out, and it looks like it blows it out. But what if we wanted to build a big level and have a bunch of these lights? Well, let's go ahead and figure that out right now. So the very first thing that we could do is I'm actually going to be putting more lights on this wall. So I'm going to go ahead and expand this wall a little bit by X. Let me just scroll out and move it over a little bit. Looking pretty good. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be duplicating these lights. So I'm going to be, selecting all of these things, and I don't want this wall to get in the way. So if I go ahead and select this wall and hit this button, hide selected, it's going to hide out my wall, and it's going to allow me to select these things a little bit easier. So now I can go ahead in my side view and hold Control Alt and select all that crap right there, and if I hold Alt and drag, it's going to be able to duplicate them a whole lot easier without selecting that wall. So now actually what I can do is go ahead and press this button, show all, and it can bring my wall back because I just didn't want to accidentally select my wall whenever I was duplicating that. So now you're saying, alright, you duplicated your light, should be good to go. So let's go ahead and test this out. Hit play from here, run up to this one, perfect, shot that out, run up to this one. Doesn't seem to be working here. So what exactly is the problem? Well, the thing is, whenever you duplicate objects using that technique, it duplicates the objects in the perspective view, but it doesn't duplicate the Kismet. See, for example, we only have this first lights system set up. So we need to go ahead and change that right now. So go ahead and hit Control Alt and select your entire lighting system. So now what you want to do is hold Control C to cut and V to paste. And now you can just go ahead and move that over. It actually is pretty good if you keep this one on the left and this one on the right, since then you can tell what light is on your left and what light is on your right. However, check this out right now. If you look at the event, it says interp actor 10, interp actor 10. Alright, this is 10, this is 10. So this isn't a system that's set up for this light right here. These are pretty much just two Kismet systems, and they're both set up referring to this light right here. So we go ahead and play our level. Whenever you shoot our light, okay, it doesn't seem to be really working. So let's go ahead and fix that. The first thing I want to do is rebuild my lighting because it is just annoying me. And let me think of a cool story to tell you guys. That'll take up 5 seconds. I'm sorry, I got nothing. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait here. Awkward. That was awkward. So now let me go ahead and rebuild the system. So the very first thing we want to do is we already have this Kismet set up. Now let's go ahead and change this. So let me go ahead and select this, and as you notice, this is the busted out light right here that we're selecting. So go ahead and select your busted light and open Kismet, and here is the system to the right that we want to alter. So the very first thing we want to do is, actually it's probably easier to do this. Go ahead and select your busted light and hit hide this. Now whenever we hide that, the glowing light is going to show. So if we go ahead and select that glowing light, which is the first light, the light that takes the damage, we can go ahead and right click this event right here, and we want to assign interp actor 2 to events. Now check it out. Instead of interp actor 10 taking damage, now this interp actor 2, which is this one, takes the damage. So basically, with that light selected, we also want to go over here to the lit up light and right click it and put assign interp actor 2 to object variables. So basically what we're doing is this system over here references this light over here, and we're changing this system over here to reference this stuff over here. So now what we want to do is, I guess we can go ahead and select our spotlight in our perspective view, and in Kismet right click and hit assign spotlight toggle 2 to this variable. And the last thing we want to do is we want to assign that busted light to this system. So if we go ahead and show all again, we get our busted light back. So now select your busted light, right click it and hit assign busted light to this object. So now we have two custom systems. The first system right here is referring to this first light over here, and now the second system right here is referring to this entire system right here. busted light, spotlight, and all. So now let me go ahead and scroll out of that, and now I'll go ahead and right click and play from here, and we'll see how it works. So our first system, whenever we shoot it, it shuts off perfectly, doesn't affect this system at all. And now this system, whenever we shoot it, it shuts off perfectly, and everything is working beautifully. So I just want to go over a couple points before I let you guys go. First of all, whenever you copy objects that have Kismet applied to them, it only copies the visible object. It doesn't copy the coding or the Kismet behind the scenes. And also, whenever you want to assign a new variable to pretty much the same system, pretty much to replace an object in the system, all you need to do is select the object in your perspective view, right click it, and assign it a new object or a new event. So it's as easy as that. So if you guys were just trying to, copy your system and it wasn't working, then that was probably why. So that's all you get for this tutorial. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any questions, check out my forum, thenewboston.com/forum, and I'll answer them for you there. So thank you one last time, and I'll see you guys in the next video.